Hey everybody, I'm Amy.
I'm Dan.
And we are the Hustle Couple coming at you today with What's Up With That Monday? Shipping.
Yeah, welcome to the channel, everybody. If
Hi.
you're new here, welcome. We're full-time resellers from Dallas, Texas, and we do daily content here on the old YouTube.
We sold some really weird things this weekend.
Yeah.
So we wanted to go through and show you what we sold because I've been hearing all the mutterings of slow sales on eBay.
Yeah.
We did sell 22 things, 21 on eBay and 1 on Poshmark. Not our best weekend ever by any stretch, but there is some weird stuff selling.
Yep.
So hopefully it'll help you. Right? I don't know. And not high dollar stuff this weekend. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
All right, this is the thing that sold on Poshmark, and it's old inventory number 660. All right.
Yeah.
I know, right?
What is that about?
Oh, get it out of here.
This is a Parker dress. Oh.
Hey.
I'm going to try to...
Gotta just...
No, I gotta do something about this. Can you hand me the Folex?
Yeah.
All right. We're off to a good start.
We're off to the best start.
There's like a little bit of discoloration on this. I don't know. We've had it so long. I don't know if it's always been there. I can't imagine it has. But we have moved this inventory, and who knows.
Yeah.
There's just a little in the armpit area. It's like some, I don't know.
Yellowing?
It's not like a pit stain, though. That's why I'm trying to get it with the Folex.
Yeah.
It's like orange. I don't know what this would be.
Yeah, that's weird. But it seems to be working.
Does it? Is it? Oh. Okay, if I can't get this, we'll just hold the phone on this.
That's okay. It's our one Poshmark.
Yeah, and Poshmark gives us more than...
What's first on the eBay list? Oh, plush guy.
Oh yeah, it's lifting. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know about Folex, this is a cleaner that you don't have to rinse. And it does a pretty good job depending on what the stain is. I use it on plush a lot, but I'm just gonna...
You wanna let that dry?
Yeah, let's just put that to the side.
Sure.
I'm not sure that that's gonna go out today.
Okay.
I'd like to make sure that it is lifting with the Folex, but that Folex works better if you let it sit. And I know that we don't have a ton of time.
Right.
So we're just gonna, keep going.
All right. First up, look at this guy.
Cute.
Still got his OG tag.
Okay, so this is the Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Bashful plush. And he has tags. He's only sold for $10. We got this early in the plush game. I would be really hesitant to pick up Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs unless you comp it. I mean, we were like, hey, this is old school Disney store. It's got to be good. It wasn't good. So for $10 plus $4.99 shipping.
Yikes.
I know, and he still has his tag. So just be careful.
Just gonna put him over the weight limit.
Let me just see if he fits in here. He ain't even gonna fit in there. No, he doesn't fit in. He doesn't fit in.
He's just gotta squat. No?
If you've never seen our videos before where we ship, we show you the nitty gritty. We show you what it's like to try to find boxes and weight and, oh Lord.
What does he weigh anyway?
He weighs, oh dang it, Amy. 10 ounces.
10 ounces, all right.
We just need one of those Amazons that's like the size of a bread loaf. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm trying to find one that's long enough,
Yeah, there's... Yeah, that one's like... Okay, here. Okay. We can't both look at the same time. That's the problem.
Right. You're better at looking.
I know, that's what I'm trying to nicely be like, get out of the
way! Wait.
No.
These are heavy duties, these Chewy boxes.
Hey, it's the right length, though.
Okay,
Is it wide enough, though? All right, let's weigh it. Okay, hold on, bring this on over here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, here we go. It's very technical.
Nope, we're 2 ounces over.
2 ounces over. We try to put plush into a box if it has...
Because of the tag.
The tag.
Yeah, it's got a crease in it, but we don't want it to get totally destroyed in a poly mailer.
And when we're trying to save on weight, we try to use these, like, is that heavy too? The Amazon boxes...
It's lighter than the
that are
Chewy
like,
box, I
hey,
believe.
we use less cardboard are great.
Here, yeah, because this is a thicker box. Let's see. All
What'd
right.
you call me?
Exactly. Oh, so we're within 1/10 of an ounce. So if we,
Take the flaps
take
off.
the flaps off,
I
I think
also
we're
have
gonna be
this
okay.
Keurig
here.
box that might be kind of perfect.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. 6.4, 1.05. Yeah, with a little flap work.
So
We can get that to work.
I think this looks like the perfect size for old Bashful here. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's gonna be happy in that box. We sold a lot of plush. I don't know why. And it was all kind of low dollar plush. We sold a couple good ones, but most of it's low dollar. But we're happy for the sales. What Dan's doing right now is cutting the flaps to be minimal. Because these weigh, I'll tell you what they weigh. I'll give you a flap weight.
Flap weight.
This is a hot tip.
Hot tip.
Cut your flaps. Even if you're like between the ounces, you know, where it goes up in postage, you can cut your flaps. That's 0.3 ounces right there.
See?
I might have to cut
We're
the other
probably
two.
gonna add probably the same amount back in with the tape.
Nah. Peep our silent tape gun.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
Okay.
So we cut the flaps off of 2 of the parallel sides so that the top can still close completely. And here we go, more flaps. And then we save these. We use them all the time for littles. That was a good one. All right, all these flaps add up to 0.8 ounces. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. All right.
You're going for a ride. Should we weigh it? Or you think we're okay?
I think we're gonna be right on the edge.
Where's the thing?
15.6.
Do you want some air pockets? Here. Air doesn't weigh much.
No, but we can put them in a plastic bag now in case it rains.
Well, he might be like whacking around in there.
Yeah, but
Well, this weighs nothing.
all right.
Put some air in there. How much does air weigh? We're going over and beyond here for this $10 purchase, let me just say.
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna put it in a plastic bag and call it a day, because it's not a whole lot of room to move around.
All right, yeah, his nose.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
His
Really?
nose is kind of protruding.
I'm more worried about it getting wet than anything else.
All right.
We got a nasty thunderstorm here last night, so
Oh, it was wicked. Our whole house was shaking in the middle of the night. I was so scared. Dan was sleeping.
gotta be fit. Gotta get one of these cheapos.
This is taking forever. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
One of these cheapos. Oh, I never ordered our bubbles. We need to order some bubble mailers. Where do you guys get your bubble mailers? Leave us a comment below if you have a good source. We're trying to find a new source. And if we find one, we'll let you know. But we haven't found one yet. You know, good quality, but still kind of cheap. What everybody wants. I cannot smash it. No, his nose has to be pointing up. A lot of people ask us about branding on boxes. It doesn't matter. That's like an old school USPS thing. They don't care anymore.
There you go.
They do not care. I remember when I was a kid, though, brown paper wrapping everything because the USPS wouldn't take it. You think this is okay?
Yeah.
Oh, it went to 15.9. So when you insert the number into eBay, you want to put 16 ounces, not 1 pound.
Right.
If you put 16 ounces, it can go first class. If you put 1 pound, it can't. It's the same weight, I know. Semantics, I tell you. Semantics.
Yep. All right. We're going
Okay.
to start folding these pants up.
The next thing is this Giorgio Armani suit. It's Black Label. We've had it forever, and we've already sold it once, and it got returned. So we did take a $75 offer on this. We had it listed pretty high, like $150. At first, it was $250.
Yeah.
But our inventory system now is almost to
Here you go.
5,300. Yeah, it's cool. Bring it in for the label.
Women's
Yeah,
suit.
it's a women's suit. It's great.
Got it?
And I think this is an 80s style. It's still pretty cool. It's very Suzanne Crandall, if you will. And, you know, So we got an offer for $75. Our inventory numbers are at 5,300 right now, and this is number 856. We have had this suit forever. So I am very happy to see it go at $75. We're just going to cross our fingers that it doesn't come back. I think the sizing's a little weird. We did include measurements, but our pictures were also
horrendous.
Horrible. So we took this offer just hoping that we won't have to take photos of this thing.
Where's it going?
It's going to Louisiana. So we are going to put this in a regional box because we are in Dallas, Texas, and Louisiana is a neighboring state, so regional boxes are great for us in these situations. This is going to be a regional A box, and that's a flat rate box up to 20 pounds, and it charges you based on how far you're shipping it from your current location. So I think this will probably be about $8 in this box, which is actually cheaper than a padded flat rate envelope. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll let you know exactly how much it is in just 1 second. There you go. $8.33.
That's amazing.
So, yes, basically it's 13 cents more than a padded.
So if you live on a coast, it might be harder. But, you know, if you live on the East Coast, maybe you ship stuff to New York or Florida a lot and it's close. So, I don't know. Just always check regional and see. The next thing is a Banana Republic Navy Tulip Skirt Silky. Women's size 6, brand new with tags, career. That's the title I put. I want to keep giving you those titles so you understand how maybe SEO works.
Okay, we paid 99 cents for it.
Great. Sold for $21.21 plus $4.99 shipping.
All right, that's pretty decent.
Yep. We don't normally pick up Banana Republic, but you can tell we picked this up early in our reselling career. We've been reselling for 4 years.
Dollar day.
Dollar day. We picked up everything. If it was new with tags and it was $1, we're like, okay. Now we don't. We'll pass on it almost all the time. Unless it was like a blogger favorite or something. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean the sell through. We've had this a long time. It's been listed for a year.
Uh-huh.
6 ounces. So it's first class, so we weigh it, but we don't have to have measurements for first class. The next thing that sold are these Lane Bryant shorts, essential stretch, girlfriend mid-rise, women's size 18 pearls.
We paid $3.08 for these.
Love, love, love having plus sizes in our closet or store. I guess still say closet, even though we don't really sell on Poshmark that much. I hope these are under a pound. I'm doubtful. Oh, good.
Yep.
So these weigh 14.9, and we know that our poly mailers weigh less than 1 ounce, so it can go first class, which saves us on shipping, because I think they only paid $4.99. So if you're wondering about our shipping rates, you can check out the video that we have that says how to get started on eBay. It tells you our flat rates for shipping that we choose to charge the customers.
There you go.
I'm going to weigh this with the poly mailer, and we are at 15.3 ounces. We're going to round that up to 16 ounces.
Oh, man. If this one would have stuck around one more year.
That's me. That's me.
Kidding. Come on.
This is Russ Berry, and it's called the Old Timers, and it's 40. The legend continues.
The legend continues.
And my birthday was yesterday, and my next birthday I'm going to be 40, and the legend is going to continue. Anyway, okay, when I get things like this, it has a little tag.
We can put her in a little...
Yeah, I think she'll fit. Russ Berry, Geezer Gallery, 40, the legend continues, old timer doll. Here's the key in things like this. Gag gift. So I put that in the title every single time because people search for gag gifts. If you don't know what a gag gift is, it's just like a funny gift that you give someone to make them cringe, like I just did. We sell a lot of gag gifts, actually. This didn't sell for a ton of money, but we paid 37 cents for it. It sold for $11.01 plus $4.99 shipping. People in these offers, they always want to like...
They always, yeah, an even dollar amount.
Yeah, but then it charges them taxes. And it's like,
ruined.
All right.
All right.
Russ Berry for the win this week.
I know, right? That's one of those brands that when we go sourcing, you got to be selective with.
Yeah. Yep.
Some of this stuff is really great, and some of it is not. Oh, the bulldog. All right.
All right.
He's in a bag. He's over here.
The next one is Russ Berry 7-inch Bulldog Tuffy Beanie Stuffed Animal Plush Brown Cream. And yeah, this one sold for $8.46 plus $4.99 shipping. Look at this little guy. Yeah, we got this in a junk bag. Oh my gosh. My watch is listening. Look how cute. Just like a little, he feels like a Beanie Baby. It's not a Beanie Baby. I don't buy Beanie Babies. Can we not talk about Beanie Babies ever again? I feel you at home wanting to ask me questions and I don't want to answer them. No talk about the Beanie Baby.
All right, somebody did say that anyone, if they have eyes and a nose like this, you wrap bubble wrap around their head.
Oh my god!
No, and then you can still put them in the bubble mailer and.
Yeah, you look like you're suffocating this bulldog. Here, you want some tape?
Yep.
Oh,
a little extra protect. There you go.
Nice presentation.
Thank you.
So, if you didn't know, the 90s... Okay, we're good. Terrifying. Something just fell. It was bubble wrap, though. If anything's going to fall on my head, bubble wrap, that's okay.
Yeah.
The 90s are in right now. So, I've been picking up 90s nostalgia hard goods as well as clothing. And something just sold. I'm going to tell you about it. It is these vintage 90s hacky sacks, crochet football ball, multicolor style design Rasta lot of 2.
These things are awesome.
And I got them at the bins, so we paid nothing. Because our bins are 49 cents a pound for hard goods, and these are a hard good. I mean, these are just hacky sacks, like from the 90s. These are legit used hacky sacks. But they sold for $11.01.
They're still pretty full.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that used. This one especially.
Yeah.
Because you know when they get really used, they get like just flat.
Well, anyway, these sold for $11.01 plus $4.99 shipping. Again, we're not selling huge profit things this week, but we did sell some stuff. This weekend, excuse me. But you know what? We're happy for all the sales. It all does add up. These cost 37 cents total. Happy for that.
Big spender. Easter bunnies.
Okay, another plush, low dollar plush. I don't know, whatever. You know, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. Dandy Easter Bunny Sock Monkey, 13 inches, tall green striped shirt, rabbit ears. I always describe plush in a way that if someone couldn't remember it but remembered certain attributes, that they could find it.
That's very smart.
Smart. Anyway, it's after Easter and it's fine. There are no seasons on eBay. We sell everything all the time.
That's true.
He's going for a ride.
Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
This sold for $9.31 plus $4.99 shipping.
Give me a little assist there. Thank you.
Whoa. Okay, the next thing, flip the page, Jellycat.
Yes.
This one was great.
This is a good one.
This is the Jellycat Truffles Plush Pillow Pig Toy Rare, brand new with tags.
I lost the ticket. It must still be up there.
Okay, we'll just make a new one.
Yeah.
But I was making fake tickets the other day.
Were you?
Well, like this.
Yeah.
I just like cross it out and put.
Okay. Look at this guy. He still got his original tag, which is great.
Yeah.
It's a medium truffles pig. Is this one rare? It says rare.
I put it as rare because I couldn't find the comp for it. Anyway, he sold for $50.96 plus $4.99 shipping. $50.
Nice. $50.
Love selling Jellycat. Let me show you the tag.
Yeah, go
if
for
you are new to selling plush or want to dabble, we recommend this brand only. This is the great Dabble brand. It will sell. Not all of them will sell for $50, but it will flip. There's some great collectors out there.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if they're great. There's a lot. There's some great folk out there that collect. Okay. Gosh, a lot of toys. And then finally we're going to get to, we have a bunch of clothes on this page. It's weird. We sold all clothes and all toys, like, in a row. Y'all. This poor pig.
Hey, he's fine. He's fine.
Look at his little face.
All right, buddy. Hang on tight. There you go.
What is this? What is this?
Yeah, I'll make one real quick.
Oh, you're hooked up?
Yeah.
Your computer hooked up?
Yeah.
To the tickets?
Yeah.
What do I know?
Oh.
All right, the next thing, I hesitate to recommend to you, but you know what? Comp it. This is a new open box Lala Loopsy Sunny Side Up doll.
I think it's going to need a large box.
We're going to need a large box for her. She sold for $45. We've never found one of these dolls in the box, but when we find them not in the box, they're kind of a hard sell.
Yep.
So they used to sell much better than they do now. But hopefully you can comp these if you ever do find them at the thrift, and maybe they'll do well. We've had this a long time, and it sold for $45 plus I think $8.99 shipping. If I was smart.
How are we doing this?
No. This is gonna be a weird size box.
Yep.
You sounded like that guy on Squidward. Yep.
Sorry.
You're too skinny. We don't like you. I have to go deep.
We might have to go into the other.
No, I think deep.
Oh, hey, look at that guy.
I know. I'm really good at
You
this
are.
game. I'm good at this game.
Yeah, you just gotta turn it and you have to... Oh, look at that!
I think it's gonna fit. It's gonna be a little weird. I think we can make it work.
I think so.
Put those boxes down. You think you were gonna weapon them at me? This is one of my gosh, these little like horns are just. I don't know what we're gonna do about these horns. Just kind of leave it like this, huh?
I think so, yeah. Oh.
I mean, I did say there was damage on the box. These are we get our eBay supplies in these boxes, and they're so good. We really like this size a lot.
Okay.
All right.
Let me tape up the bottom of this sucker first. All right.
Hope this makes it there okay.
What did we pay for that? I don't.
Is there a
Did we
ticket?
say? Yeah, $7.94.
Yeah, we got this at the Goodwill. I think we paid entirely too much for it.
This was when we were going to the Goodwill every day, right? I think.
Yep.
Okay, let me see.
This guy came undone, is that?
I think he was undone.
Eesh. This is way worse than when I had it sitting there. It's gotta be shaped like this.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Well.
Alright,
Yep.
this is the reality of it.
Sure is. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, it's very wide at its widest spot. It's.
How much do we charge for this?
$8.99.
So, and it's,
We undercharged.
you think?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's going to Arizona. Does it fit in a regional?
Maybe in a B. Maybe. Let me go get some B's.
Okay, I'm gonna do the next thing.
Okay.
All right, the next thing is a soft surroundings black relaxed elegant tunic top, women's size petite medium, and it sold for $48. I sell petite stuff all the time. I do. And as a petite person, I have to go online to buy my clothes. So there are other petite people in the world too. I have seen nothing but hate for the petite people on Instagram this week. I don't know why. Things I don't buy at Poshmark. I don't sell on Poshmark, petites. And I'm like, more for me. $48 or whatever I just said. Yeah, $48 plus $4.99 shipping. I am here for that. This is a beautiful top. We put it on the mannequin. The drape is just gorgeous. And I bought another soft surroundings. I haven't been selling that much soft surroundings recently. I haven't been picking it up, like basics. But we sold I just bought another one. It's just stunning. It's a petite size too. Stunning. I'll show it to you guys in a haul. I think we're going to do a haul this week. Okay, this weighs 9 ounces. Oh, I need to weigh Mr. Jellycat. Didn't weigh him. 16 ounces. Everything's 16 ounces today. Woo! Alright, the next clothing is Eileen Fisher 100% linen boxy top, women's size large, navy short sleeve oversized shirt. And that's right here. This is from the estate sale haul, where we got a bunch of Eileen Fisher, and we are just selling it every day.
So the flat and long regional B is not nearly tall enough for that. And I don't think I have any of the other configuration.
You know, with the Frankenbox or something.
Something, yeah.
Sometimes we get things that are just a weird shape. And we're like, well, what are we gonna do here? We need to order more supplies. Goodness. We just go through so many shipping supplies. Crazy. If you don't know, if you have an eBay store, you get a shipping supplies coupon each quarter. And these eBay poly mailers are really great. Next thing is a Ted Baker jacket. 4,400. We just listed this. Endurance line. We sold a suit I think on Friday that you guys saw. And now we have sold a sport coat. This is the Ted Baker size 42 regular London Endurance Conan trim fit plaid wool sport coat. And it sold for $50 plus $12.99 shipping. It's going to Oregon. So we're gonna try. You can tell it's Ted Baker sport coats because they're purple inside most of the time. So if you're just scanning through sport coats really quickly, Ted Baker still sells well for us in the sport coat department. Not so much in like the button-down shirt department, but sport coats and suits are still doing okay for us. Everybody's business is different. Big.
Potential.
I would like you, if you get a moment, to check this regional rate.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
All right.
It's still going to be slightly.
It's fine.
You can finish this one.
Well, I wanted you to check the regional.
Oh,
rate of
God.
it. What's going on there, yay?
Taping it up with the thing in the box.
Got to, mister.
That's right. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Woo! Jeez.
Alright, let's weigh this baby.
16 by 12 by 5. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. And you want me to check the regional on the Ted Baker jacket?
Mm-hmm.
1196 to Oregon.
Is there anything else that we should be putting it in?
Yeah, we should put it in like a... Well... Do we have one? What is this? This is huge. What about this one? This is it. Let's just compare it, at least.
Okay.
This is a 1092.
Let's get a weight on that.
I'm going to refresh my page here. Sorry, here we go.
Sometimes just switching the boxes based on where it's going, even though they look the same, can help.
Yeah. Okay, weight,
1 pound, 11 ounces.
dimensions.
Outer dimensions are on the box 12.3,
Uh-huh.
2.9,
Uh-huh.
13.7.
1128.
Cheaper?
Cheaper.
So this bigger box is cheaper just because it doesn't say regional on it. And this is going to Oregon.
Yep.
Crazy, right? So 16 by... I mean, I need to write this down.
12.3, 2.9, 13.7. 1 pound, 11 ounces.
Okay. Next is some pants that we just listed from Osca.
These 5234.
Yes, these are Osca trousers, size 4, balloon leg, waist wide leg pants. We just listed these. They sold overnight. This is the brand. If you ever see it, it does pretty well. Sort of like Eskandar and
Gotcha.
you know, Eileen Fisher. Okay. And it's a German brand. They have really easy to look up style numbers. We had never heard of it until we got a bunch at this estate sale.
Yeah.
These sold for $76.46 plus.
Did they? Wow.
Yeah. Plus, well, it depends. I think I charged $4.99 shipping. I can't remember.
Yep, you did.
Yep. So they should be under a pound. Do feel kind of heavy though. Yep, 15 ounces.
Sweet.
Okay, the J. Crew Ludlow blazer. We love selling these blazers.
Yes, we do.
This is going to New York, so we're going to have a similar box situation where the regional might not be the best to go in. This is the J. Crew Ludlow size 40 unstructured sport coat, stretch Portugal cotton.
Doing.
Your
Because
titles.
it's unstructured, this thing is like, you can fold it up real small.
Okay, so these do not, I mean, it does not matter at all. Excuse me, Mojo hair. Your titles don't have to make sense, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, this is super thin, no lining at all. And
nice.
it is.
So maybe we could put it in something smaller.
J. Crew.
You want to bring it in? So
Sure.
it does say Ludlow on it.
Yeah,
if
it
you're
does.
looking at J. Crew, similar to Jellycat and Plushland, if you're trying to dabble in sport coats, we recommend the J. Crew Ludlow. It always sells. We cannot hold on to them, which is a good thing. You want like a tiny box? Can we put it in like one of these?
Like one of those? We might be able to, yeah.
Looks like we could. I mean, is it first class though?
What?
Have we weighed it?
We have not.
So we might want to put this in our own little box because it's so light.
Yeah. I mean, it is basically just like a thick cotton shirt.
We would never send it in a poly mailer, though. Just let's be clear about that.
That's just bad form, I think.
Yeah, for a sport coat. We charge $12.99 flat rate shipping. Sorry, $12.99 to our buyers for sport coats. Yeah, it's first class. I mean,
Well,
I know.
I mean, if they paid $13 for shipping, though, like, I mean, we can put it in. I think we should be able to. Let me
You
see.
put it in here?
Yeah, I think it might.
Those boxes perplexed me for the longest time, and then I figured out that you have to load them from the side. Perplexed, I tell you. I love it.
Just gonna have to.
Cute. It's like, yeah, it's got air. You can see it's all air.
All right, this is not a small flat rate box. This is the 1096L box.
Since this is so light, we would never use a flat rate box. Ever.
Yeah. So they look and fold exactly like the small flat rate boxes, but they're a little bit bigger. And you just pay for these with weight and dimensions.
And then if you tell me, I'll write it down.
Dimensions are 9.3, 6.3, 2.2.
Trailed off.
I'm guessing.
Why?
It's fractions.
Oh.
So 1 pound, 2 ounces. Cool. Okay. It's this guy.
All right. And next we have a transfer gate belt assist strap. Never used, brand new in package. I pick up this kind of stuff at the bins. I would not recommend getting this. It only sold for $5, but plus $4.99 shipping. Yeah, it's gonna go first class.
Yep.
It's fine. It didn't go to the dumpster. It had a barcode. I was able to list it in 4 seconds.
Yeah, it was unused. We paid 37 cents for it.
It's fine.
Took up no room, basically, in inventory.
I wouldn't say I would probably pick it up again. Okay, 8 ounces.
Okay.
This is the Diane von Furstenberg short wrap dress, yellow.
Looks like the second or third time we've sold this, question mark?
Yep. I don't know why
Fit.
it keeps coming back.
Fit. People don't know how to read measurements or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
This sold for $55. It's going to Key West, Florida.
Right.
Love that. And plus shipping, $4.99 shipping. We love selling Diane von Furstenberg wrap dresses. Love it. But for some reason, this one just keeps coming back. It's very Key West looking.
What was the inventory number on that guy?
5199.
Thank you. There you go.
Okay. This next package is going to our friend Matt.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for purchasing something from our store. This is so cute. This is the petting zoo. This is a little plush elephant. So cute. Why this string? Oh, that's part of his tag.
Oh, dang. I used my last little box. Gotta go get a note.
Oh, I was like, we have so many of these. This is very cute. let's see. I'm also, Matt, if you're watching this, I'm including this package with your delivery. So don't throw it away. This is a present that I'm including free of charge for you. You will like it. And I'm very thankful that you purchased this. Got a little fuzz that you purchased this. I appreciate anybody that's watching our videos. You obviously don't have to buy things from our store, but when you do, I am very thankful. That is not why we started a YouTube, but I'm still thankful. Okay. Box of boxes.
Box of boxes.
These are the 6x4x8 boxes we're always raving about. They are perfect.
So many things.
And as you can see, we buy them from eBay. Whoa.
Yep.
This needs to be organized big time.
Again. Yep.
It's gonna fall out on my head.
Nah.
No, it's pretty much gonna do that. Okay, after this we have 3 more. Cute. I told him there's a present in there. Don't throw it away. I'm gonna put the present in this purple poly so he really doesn't miss it. I'm nervous. Because it will blend in with the cardboard.
Oh yeah, totally. Go.
Next
up
is a jelly cat.
Another jelly cat.
Love jelly cat.
The jelly cat cat.
I think this is the first jelly cat we've sold.
I think that's right.
This is the jelly cat Bungley tuxedo cat plush stuffed animal. Black, white, long tail, 12 inches.
Picked it up for 49 cents.
So cute. This sold for $19.51 plus $4.99 shipping. Love selling jelly cat.
Pop her into a plastic bag for me. Thank you.
I don't want to use our inventory. Oh, it's not going to fit in there. I'd rather use these because we have to use the other ones for inventory. What fit in here? Go for a ride, friend. This might be too small. Okay, all right, I get it.
It's this long, bungly tail. Get in there.
I think I told you, $19.51 plus $4.99 shipping. Okay, and then similar to the transfer gate belt, I got these at the bins. They are just artist trading cards. And, I mean, they're so cheap, but they had a barcode, like whatever. And they sold for $5.91 plus shipping. I have those little cardboard flaps right
you
here.
want a flappy?
Got flaps. Got all the flaps. Sometimes you just reinforce it with a flap and it just helps. So easy. Just like fold some cardboard around it. You want to do one on the top? I love the price tags on it. I don't think it matters that much. It was like that in the pictures, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like they don't know. Our cost of goods this day was 49 cents, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Is that the last thing?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Last thing is the LL Bean size 46 tan khaki 100% cotton blazer sport coat jacket.
This thing sold pretty quick.
Yes.
Where's it going? Ohio.
Yep, I think regional rate works great.
Yep.
I'm just wondering what do I do with that Poshmark package. Oh, we're not doing that one yet.
We're not doing that one yet.
I'm letting it sit. See?
Uh-huh,
Head,
yeah.
me, fall, kill. No, no! Oh god. Okay, directly after this video, we're fixing that.
Yes.
Yeah, just go.
Just go.
Yeah, y'all don't need to see the LL Bean. You know. It sold for $37 plus $12.99 shipping.
Okay. Let me just make sure I want to do that. Let's see. The LL Bean, the regional 927. Yeah, that'll be all right.
Regional A. All right, that's it.
Cool.
Dan is
All
going
right.
to enter all these weights into the bulk shipping option. We're going to print out our labels on our Dynamo. We're going to stick them onto the packages, head to the post office, and then check back here to see what we made this weekend.
That's right. Don't worry, everybody. You guys are going to get a check-in with the Mojo. Stay tuned. You guys, Mojo is definitely feeling it's a Monday. He's catching some Z's, so we're going to leave him alone. I'm going to run to the post office, and we'll be back to see how we did this weekend. Stay tuned.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so I put everything into Vendu, and over the weekend it looks like we made 21 sales and $431.72
Nice.
is profit.
Let me see if I can get in there a little bit. Very nice.
So it's about, we're a little under where we want to be, but it's about $200 a day, which is good.
Yeah.
Like I said, all those small sales are adding up. I mean, I won't say no to $400,
That's true.
right? Hopefully our sales will increase. We're going to start listing a little bit more and some higher dollar items and seeing everything we can do to bring that number up.
Yeah. Hey, how'd we finish April?
Do you want to see?
I do.
Okay. I have to go out and back in. So for the custom, we go to custom here. We're just going to do the month of April. Remember, our goal is always $6,000 profit, and it looks like we finished with $7,447.63 profit.
Awesome.
So we beat our goal by a little over $1,400, and we're up 22% from March.
Sweet. That's a great trajectory. Let's see if we can keep it up.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you at the live listing, 7:30 tonight, over on the other channel, which is linked down below.
Bye.
Bye.